Girlfriend? I want you to forget that this word exists. What is girlfriend? Like, what is this fake relationship girlfriend? I mean, if you're like under 22 and you want to play around a little, you can go for it. But actually, um, why settle in girlfriend zone, right? There are multiple reasons why women also settle in girlfriend. Maybe they don't own their worth or they don't know exactly what they want. But I want you to know that you deserve a full commitment. And who of you who has fear of intimacy of getting married um, has ever been in a relationship with a man for a few months, maybe years, and then he dump you? And you're like, wow, all this time wasted. And I was waiting for him to marry me, but he never did. Yes, he don't do it because he doesn't do it because he doesn't have to. He has all the wife benefits with girlfriend status. So why should he marry you, right? It's like being a space holder. I'm sorry to say that straight, but this is just the truth. So you are worthy of a whole commitment of the full cake, and I don't want you to settle for girlfriend. And let me share yourself something very vulnerable with you. So back then I have been a long-term, a little bit toxic relationship, and after I went out of this, uh, after I went out of this, I was like, I don't want long-term relationship anymore. I don't want commitment. I even was saying that because it was so painful. And through this journey when I have got coached, I've realized, well, it's not the fault of the commitment. It was just the fault that I was attracting low value men, and that there are definitely high value men where I can feel really safe and good around, and there I don't need to have like fear of being of intimacy because there are so many men who are so high value and you can be with them for years, for days, for hours, and you feel good. Okay. And also through my own experience, I've realized that I was dating and I wasn't kind of clear in the beginning what I want, because I told my coach actually I don't want commitment, I don't want marriage. This is what I told my coach, and she was like, okay, good, but please don't settle for girlfriend. Like, you don't have to go for marriage right now, and you think you're not ready, don't do it, okay? So she was like, fine, but don't settle for commitment. So you're not giving your wife benefits of like sex, sleeping with a guy, living with him, doing stuff for him for just like girlfriend. And I was like, fine, I do that. And I listened to her. And still, I gave them some benefits because sometimes I was like only dating them, being exclusive, and so on and so on. And I've done all the mistakes. And I remember after like the guy dumped me, and I was just feeling so hurtful, thinking like, wow, when I do fall in love with someone, it's really hurtful to have not a full commitment, just like a girlfriend who he can dump whenever he wants to. So this is when I realized this is not working for me. I do want a full commitment. And this is actually what I even had in my first relationship, and I didn't even realize that I had a full commitment. And because this guy wanted to marry me for years, I just refused, but he wanted to marry me, so I didn't realize I had a full commitment. So later I realized that this was missing, and now I own my worth, so I'm not settling for girlfriend zone. I don't even know what that means, like what girlfriend. I'm dating and not being exclusive until engagement. And second of all, like the fear of intimacy, I wasn't stable in my own emotions anyway, and also attracting low value behavior. And I've just realized through all my experience through being coached that, hey, That's no issue. I'm loving myself and I'm going to attract men who love me too. And it's going to be fine and going to be really nice to share the time together, right? So yes, it's kind of a little bit off topic, but maybe that inspired you. And I know not many women are like on my page. I think most women want like being married, a full commitment, and so on. But for anyone who's maybe in the early 20s and think like I'm too young for full commitment and I don't want this is the video for. Okay, so I've been on both sides, and I'll be so happy to talk to you this week. I'm still having tomorrow, I think only tomorrow, some time for a clarity call. So if you're interested, let me know because it's going to be only tomorrow. This week where I have time for that, and I'll be so happy to help you and to get to know you. So don't be afraid to DM me. I'll be really happy to talk to you with a free clarity call and about your personal situation. Okay? So see you soon and thanks for tuning in.